Hello everyone and welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be discussing the buoyancy or the ability of an object to float in a liquid. If an object can float in a liquid, it is buoyant. If it cannot float in a liquid, we say it's not buoyant. Now in the last video we discussed these four objects, which were the eraser, the paperclip, the marble, and the balloon, and we tested their buoyancy in water. Now, we can test buoyancy in almost any liquid, and so today we're going to test it in vegetable oil. Now, in order to see this, again as always, we have to first put it into the liquid. If it sits on top of the liquid, it will be buoyant, it floats. If it sinks to the bottom, then it will not be buoyant. Now, I want you to pause and think. Just because it can float in water or sinks in water, does that always mean that it will be the same for every liquid? Think you have your answer? Let's find out. The first thing we're going to do is our eraser. As you can see, our eraser went to the entire bottom, and you're going to tell it went to the entire bottom because I got to put my hands all the way in there, fully submerged. It is not buoyant. Our next is our paperclip. Now again, if the paperclip sits on top of the oil, it will be buoyant. If it sinks to the bottom of the container, it will not be buoyant. Sinks to the bottom, it is not buoyant in vegetable oil. And again, we can always tell because I got to reach down there, get my hands and my desk all dirty. The next is the marble. So let's see. It sinks. And lastly, our balloon. Now, I know what you're thinking. In water, we had it a little higher up. In vegetable oil, I didn't want to use as much vegetable oil. So what we're going to see with the balloon is if it's buoyant, it's going to be on top. But if it sinks, it's going to start to dip down a little bit, and it's going to touch the bottom. So it won't be fully submerged because we don't have enough vegetable oil to cover the entire balloon. But if we see it starts to sink and touch the bottom, we'll know that's not buoyant. And as you see, if you can tell, there's a big gap right here. Our balloon is not even touching the bottom of the liquid, so it is buoyant. I hope this video helps, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.